Welcome to the Hgp Sportscast. I'm Calvin Chapman. The GCC got off to a cracking start as this year's Diamond Mineral Water Hockey Festival commenced last evening, Thursday 26, at the National Gymnasium on Mandela Avenue. The Border Club posted 2 wins in the veterans and men's divisions. The Old Fort Shooting Stars shocked the Hikers ladies with their first ever victory over the veteran side in the opening matchup of the ladies division. YMCA of Barbados in the Veterans Division and Pepsi Hikers men completed the evening's winners. Here's more. In the feature match of the evening, Old Fort and Bounty GCC squared off in the men's first division competition. The two teams had recently played to an exciting draw in the just concluded GTT National Championships and were both back to settle the score. Although the game began somewhat scrappy as both teams struggled to put together any meaningful attacks, GCC secured a penalty stroke in the 18th minute, which was converted by Kevin Spencer, who ended as the game's top marksman. Spencer followed his opening goal with a pair more as GCC secured the full 3 points at the end of the match with a 4-3 victory. The other men's match of the evening saw a spirited effort from the National Under-21 selection as they held defending champions Pepsi Hikers within reach for most of the match before conceding a 5-3 loss. Young Aroidi Branford produced another dazzling display of hockey skills and scored all 3 of the goals for the Under-21 side. The Hikers, however, used their normal composed passing game to pick apart their junior counterparts with 5 goals. 2 for Devin Monroe, with Randy Hope, Robert France, and Colonel Halewood, 1 each. Matches continue throughout the weekend with the final set for Sunday from 5 p.m. The wet conditions at the National Park Rugby ground certainly were no help for the young police force squad as they were trashed by UG Wolves in the GTT GRFU 10s tournament on Saturday last. The Wolves inflicted a 6-5-0 beating on the police team, making it the highest score line of defeat to date in the tournament. Here's more. The assault on the experienced police squad started as early as in the 5th minute of the game by Osei McKenzie with 3 tries, followed by Lance Adonis with 2 tries and conversions by Delroy Fordyce with 2 tries, supported by Godfrey Brooms with 1 try and 3 conversions. Rondell McCarter and Malcolm Ronda contributed a try each to round off the points for UG Wolves. UG scored 36 points in the first quarter, followed by 29 in the last quarter of the game. In the other game of the day, the Army extended their winning streak to 3, defeating Pepsi Hornets 32-10. Speedster Patrick King was the danger man once again for his club, scoring 4 tries, supported by Avery Corbin, 2 tries, and Dwayne Schroeder, 1 conversion. Pepsi Hornets' score came from Troy Bascom. Action in the GTT GRFU 10s rugby tournament will continue on Saturday, November 28th at the National Park ground with 2 more games, President versus Vice President ladies, followed by Yamaha Carbs versus UG Wolves. We begin the weekend updates by telling you that the Cavaliers Sports and Tour Club, in its quest to further promote race walking, will be staging a 10K race walk in observance of World AIDS Day on Sunday, November 29th. The race will commence on 6:30 a.m. at President's College, Golden Grove, East Coast, Demerara, then proceed to the village's market and back to the origin for the finish. Several of the country's top race walkers and a host of newcomers are expected to participate in the event dubbed Walk for Life. Here are some more weekend updates. The Petrus Malta Under-11 girls football competition resumes this weekend at the Ministry of Education ground on Carifest Avenue. A total of 16 games will be played, with 8 each on Saturday and Sunday. Game time is 10 a.m. The GTT Limacol Round Robin Knockout competition has reached the semi-final stage, with 2 games tonight, November 27th, at the Victoria ground. With 3 Linden teams in the fixtures, a finalist from the mining town is guaranteed. The first semi-final will be contested between Mile Rock and Winners Connection. In the feature contest, East Coast champions Victoria Kings will try to use their home advantage to reject top 20 from making a final, an all-Linden affair. Sticking with football, the final of the Stag Elite League Genesis phase is set for Sunday, November 29th at the Lenora ground. No doubt the best 2 teams in the competition, Alpha United and Slingers FC, will make it an exciting affair. Slingers FC are virtually undefeated, with their only loss in the competition coming after a controversial withdrawal that resulted in a forfeit. With the record between the teams 4-4 according to the stats of coach of Alpha United, Wayne Dover, he will be out to take the lead and the title. Game admission is $1,500, VIP $5,000. Tickets give patrons access to the after party, featuring Idonia out of Jamaica. The Guyana Amateur Boxing Association presents a boxing tsunami, 4 days in 14 countries. The Caribbean Development Boxing Tournament that continues on Friday, November 27th through to Sunday, the 29th at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. Don't miss a punch. And that's sports. Back to you, Handel.